Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. What About Babe? Welcome back. I know the episode, was it the last episode? I don't think it was the last episode, but it was the episode before that, which was about NSYNC. I still haven't heard, I don't think you have heard, and I've been on over TikTok about if they're going on tour or not. I was getting some conversation started in the comment section, which was pretty cool, talking about our favorite Backstreet Boys and NSYNC songs. So thank you for commenting. Bring on more. But today's episode, I just want to talk about teenagers. I want to talk about the next generation. It's very important for us to focus on these kiddos. I say kiddos. That is just the Southern girl in me wanting to call these guys kiddos. And with my middle schoolers that I work with, I call them kiddos all the time, and they seem to be okay with it. But I'm talking about that age gap. Like, we got middle school up to high school, and it's just, they're growing up in this different era than we did, this different decades. Gosh, they were, at least with my middle schoolers, they were in elementary when COVID hit. And then things shutting down and have to be in front of a computer screen, which, being in front of a phone, they're used to. But being in front of a computer screen trying to learn is another issue. And I'm pretty sure parents at home are saying amen, being glad that we're back in school and everything. But I just want to talk about teenagers as wholes. If you're out and about, and you just see a group of teenagers, how do they interact with you? Do you have more positive experiences or more negative? Do you not interact at all? This is just a topic that, I'm kind of, thought of, and I talk to people around me all the time, but I was just feeling on it today. I know last school year, it was rough. Going through stuff with myself mentally and emotionally and stuff. And then you have work just being, I'm not saying bad, it's just draining. Last year I had so many kids that, I don't want to say needy, because we all need something, and it is okay to need something. It is okay to, it's more than okay. It is your right to advocate for yourself. But I just felt very overwhelmed last year. I felt like I was feeling very alone. And when I did speak up, I don't think many people were listening. But I wanted to be that person that was that saving grace for my kids, my students, and that's why I was like trying to be all in all the time. And it was taking a toll. And so, to be honest, when we were starting back this school year, I was really dreading it. I was telling my husband, I'm like, please don't make me go. Like, I don't want to. And it's just because if you're in the teaching field, certified, non-certified, the big community we are in, private or public. I'm in public education, but you were feeling it. Like it's heavy. And it could be heavy and be a good thing, and it could be hard. There was some days where I'd come home and I just go lay down. Just go lay down, and then my husband would wake me up at like 6:37 and say, hey, are you hungry? I'm like, well, I guess. So some days are good, some days are hard, but the thing about working in schools, no matter what your job title is, you show up every day. You see that there's a purpose. So when I get back to teenagers, last year there was a variety of teenagers that I gave them the title, the I don't care attitude. We're in this little kind of like funk, if you will. And it's just like, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. And I would talk to kids and be like, hey, you're missing all this work. Or, hey, you got this. You're smart. You can do this. And then they go, oh, no, I don't care. I'm like, you're missing this much work. You haven't turned in a single assignment. And then it is like December. I don't care. Oh, if you get in trouble, you're going to have to sit in this assigned seat in the cafe, and you don't want to do that. I don't care. Who cares? It's not the who cares. No, I'm asking who is going to care. How do we get them to care? I feel like that's our job. Our job of working in the school system, of being just a normal citizen around these kids, mentors, neighbors, parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, and an uncle, anybody you can think of who's caring. Not who's going to care. Who is caring? Who is caring right now? And if you notice some teenager is not having that person to care for them, care for them. Ask them about their day. Ask them, what are your hopes and dreams? How can we make that happen? Because it takes that one person. I can't remember what video I was talking about, but I was saying how important it is to just make an effort to say hello to someone. Ask them how they are, because you don't know if you're that one person that says something. Same thing goes for a teenager. Like just today, I kind of co-teach with some teachers, and amazing teachers. They're great at what they do, and I don't think this kid in particular was understanding what was being taught. And they were getting frustrated. The teacher was getting frustrated. And I stepped out for a minute to go help another teacher. And when I came back in, that girl was just, I can't do this. I can't understand it. I can't talk to her, or I just give up. I'm like, no, we're not giving up. Just because one way doesn't work for you doesn't mean you give up. Doesn't mean you don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to do it. No. This is teaching you all the way up to adulthood. Every day as an adult, you could probably say the same thing, that this is just not working. Do you stop? Oh, I can't pay my electric bill this month. I give up. We can't. Or you won't have these beautiful lights that are shining on me. In a marriage, well, he or she is not spending time with me. It doesn't matter. I give up. No, you know what? I just booked this. Or, hey, I'm buying dinner tonight. Let's go. Hey, I rented that movie that you love and I can't stand. We're watching it. Who's caring? Who's making that effort? Who's not giving up on these kids? Because they need someone. There was this kid that came up to me the other day, and there was multiple kids, but I'm thinking of this one. He was out in the hallway, and he was like holding his hand up. He was trying to get someone to give him a hand. Like, hey, I got you, and I did it. And he just smiled at me. And that's all I needed. Walk past, and almost every day, that kid says hello to me. Did I help him turn in an assignment? I don't know. But did I make him feel better about himself in that moment? Yes, I did. And I'd do it again. These kids need help. Who's going to care, and who is going to do something about it? I'm very proud to say this year, I'm seeing a difference in admin and teachers. I know that we got new teachers coming in, and that's always a good start to kind of blend in some new ideas. And I think everyone, or at least most of the people that I work with, are kind of like trying to stay firm. Now, some parents would say, hey, you just need to chill. I mean, that's one of my favorite sayings all throughout the day. I mean, I'll have a kid that's like trying to chew on his ID. I'm like, chill, relax. Do you need a cracker? You know? But I think with these kids, that's what they need. They need that firm foundation. They need those people that are kind of drilling in those values and those morals that were more morals. Sorry, my speech problems are coming out, but those standards that we're wanting, not the standards in the curriculum. Yeah, we got to meet them. But I'm talking about those standards that we need to hold ourselves to and our kids hold to themselves to. And I think it's working. Like, besides coming home, worn out, but having Oklahoma, allergies and headaches, it's been pleasant. It's been awesome seeing these kids, because it's yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes I can, thank you, and just polite kids. And I'm hoping that we're really making an effort in and really giving them a chance, because these kids are our future. We always hear about it. They're the ones that are going to be taking care of us. It's like Breakfast Club, one of my favorite movies. I think I even wore my Breakfast Club shirt. One of them, I have multiple. In a past video, go find the video, comment in the section which video it was. You'd be the winner of just like your bragging rights. But the principal is like holding Saturday detention, and he's talking to the janitor that's working, saying, it scares me that these are the kids that are going to be taking care of me when we get old. And he's like, I don't count on it. How are we helping these kids? How are we equipping them with the things they need to succeed and to help us in the future? These are questions. These are important questions that even someone without kids needs to answer. They need to be a part of it. We are all a part of this earth, and we are all a part of these kids' lives. What are you going to do about it? I know I've been at the grocery store, and then I'm going to say a snotty teenager. This is being sarcastic and rude. I always laugh. I don't know if you go Black Friday shopping, but I know here in there's Broken Arrow, there's Tulsa, there's Owasso. It's all over the place. They have in Oklahoma Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, which I'm sure everyone in the world does this. Not world, I guess the United States. I guess it's the United States thing. Rambling. But they get up early in the morning the day after Thanksgiving to hit like stores. And with me, it's not really about the buying. It's just like, hey, this is kind of fun, like sleepover kind of time when you're younger. But I only went once. And I was outside with some friends at the time, and there was these teenagers in front of me. I wasn't thinking anything of it. And my filter wasn't turned off. And they opened the doors of Bass Pro Shop, and we were going in, and they were playing around. And I was like, guys, knock it off. And like my teacher voice came out. Luckily, the parents didn't get on to me, or maybe they didn't hear, and they just straightened up and kept going. I'm like, wow. Okay. They weren't mad. They just straightened up. But, what can we do to help them? Every teenager has something inside of them, and they're just needing people to encourage them to bring that out. Be that firm foundation. Be that support system. Be that person that says hello. Or that person that's giving them a handshake when they're waiting for it. I don't know if this video will reach anybody. Maybe it only reached to my mama, which I am more than happy to have my parents watching my videos. I am very honored, because they are my best friends. Best friends, including my husband and my siblings. We can all be a part of the circle for life of life. Yes, I'm singing the song from Lion King in my head, and I hope you are too, because you are my people. But put in the comment sections what you think, scenarios that you've had, or if you're a parent and you're just needing to vent, bring it. I don't mind at all. I might only have an angel baby that's waiting for me in heaven, but I feel like I've been a mama to a lot of kids, ranging from fourth graders that are probably now like ninth graders now. Oh my gosh. All the way to high school. Like I've been around so many kids, and I consider them mine. I might send them back home to you, but I have been called mom a few times by kids, and I am okay with that. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. I might have rambled because it's just a very serious issue, and it's a passion for me. But please press like if you like the episode. It helps in like the algorithms. I'm still learning. But press subscribe. It's that little bell at the bottom, and you can click on it and be notified when a new video happens. I have to say I'm trying to stick to my Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m., but I'm just going to go ahead and tell you there's some weeks that I am tired, so it might be a day late. And I know last week I skipped a Tuesday video because I need to take time for myself. I need to catch up on sleep. So thank you for bearing with me, and thank you for all the followers I have so far. And please join me. Share your videos. Invite your friends. I've been tagging people on TikTok that I've been giving shout outs to, so I hope they're watching. Let me know in the comment section if you are. That is awesome. But yeah, thank you for watching What About Babe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.